explain to them what I do, they wouldn't call me a business analyst. They would call me some other title. It doesn't matter because, you know, we're not stuck in titles. I don't care what it is, but once I explain what I do, they're like, oh yes, we need that. Now, if they had to choose between a person with business analysis skills and a person with project management skills, I think that they would choose the person with the business analysis skills because they know that they can get some other kind of software or put some other sort of system in place that can help them to keep up with actual dates, milestones, that kind of thing. Plus, small businesses, in my opinion, again, are more concerned with the fact that whatever they end up with actually works. You know, if it was supposed to be delivered on July the 2nd and you're late, it's fine as long as what you do give us on July the 30th actually works. Don't give me something on July the 2nd that doesn't work. That's not what they want. I think that larger businesses have I don't know what the right word is, but they have the ability to absorb. That's what I want to say. That is what I want to say. They have the ability to absorb disappointment. I think they do, simply because there are more people, and they may think that maybe I'm misstating it. Maybe I'm saying it incorrectly, because maybe it looks like they have more of an ability to absorb disappointment than they actually do. It might just take longer for that disappointment and the feelings about that disappointment to reach the management. Okay. But in a smaller business, it doesn't take very long for talk of disappointment to reach the management, you see, because they're in a much smaller proximity. And so that may be why we think that, you know, the larger business, it doesn't affect them as much. That's probably not true. It's probably some other factor that's in there somewhere. But again, from my perspective, if a business had to choose which one was going to be more beneficial to them in the long run, they would choose the business analysis skill set over anything else. Because a lot of people use Trello right now. A lot of people use Trello right now. There are lots and lots of small businesses out there.
What's Trello? What is Trello?
Well, you know, Trello is a piece of software.
I know, but for those who don't know what Trello is.
Okay, well, Trello is a wonderful piece of software. You can get an account online for free. It probably won't do. Well, really, that account is really just for one person. But you can upgrade to get an account for multiple people, so you can create teams and whatnot. But it is a piece of software. It's web-based, and it is built off of the concept of Kanban. And you create little cards that you can move around. So you can move around from, you know, this is what we need to do. This is what we're researching. We started this particular thing, we're blocked. You know, and you can move the little cards around to wherever they need to be moved around to, so people can understand what status that piece of work is in. So people have, believe it or not, small businesses are using Trello quite often. They're also some of them are using Slack for.
That's their project management tool, though.
Yeah,
right?
That's what they're using for project management. Yes, Trello. And some of them are using Slack. Now that one is much less used in the small business world. That one's still pretty much used by most of the bigger companies. But you can get a Slack account, you know, for your team and that kind of stuff. And they use it for communication and also for project management. So there are some wonderful tools out there that are pretty low cost. Small businesses are using them for project management, but there is yet to be a tool that can provide all of the business analysis skills that you get out of a person. Yes, I mean, I'm sure we could build a robot that could do some project, some business analysis. At this point, I'm sure you could.
Yeah, but look,
but
a robot can't replace some of the techniques we do, and
that's the thing
gathering
right there.
information from people. That's the only difference.
Yes.
It's one
Yes.
thing you can say, oh, I could tell artificial intelligence to automate, like generate off of whatever categories, requirements, or whatever. But right now, this doesn't work like that, and it's not.